Okay, Penny, let's make a video. Come on. You ready? Oops. Well, did y'all take a dive? Okay. Let me get this set up. It's been a while. How's that? Oh, I've been doing good, sticking with my diet. See? Doing good. Been working hard though, too. Okay, hi everyone. Are you staying cool? William and I have spent the last 2 weeks working in the yard. Putting in a garden, taking care of that garden, weeding, clearing out the shed, so we could clear out the greenhouse, so we can start working on that. It has to be rebuilt, and we've had a little help from a grandson. He stayed overnight to help us, so we could get an early start because it's been heating up around here. I've been watering the garden, and I've already have lost my green peppers, so it is what it is, right? So I figured I'd touch base as I spent the weekend cooking up 7 days worth of food due to the extreme heat that's coming in. I like heat, but I don't like Florida heat. Sorry, they got too much heat with humidity. You know, Ohio, we can get to 90s, but our humidity, generally is in the 70s. So even in the winter, we average 69% humidity. We have been getting other things ready for the heat. Air conditioners went in the window. Well, just two. Well, our son has one upstairs. Williams got ready for possible storms and power outages. We have what we need there. But as for this week, nah. 99 degrees going to be today. I don't know for sure how high the humidity is going to be. But we're going to start back on the basement, finishing up all the things we've been wanting to declutter, because basically what I'd done is I got a little pile in the middle of the rooms down there, the furnace room and the laundry room, and it's time it all goes. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring or anything, and I don't want to leave no mess for my children. And from the stories I've heard, the basement can be the worst place for them to even venture to unload your stuff. And that's what they're doing. They're unloading it. They don't want it. So they've had plenty of time to come get what they wanted out of my basement. Because like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. So I'll be doing that. And it'll be nice and cool down there. It always is in the summertime. Go down there, sit and listen to music, or watch YouTube videos, 'cause it's nice. It's a good place to do your laundry, actually, because you don't get that hot. Otherwise, we will be trying to decide what we're going to do for the 4th of July, how we're going to celebrate it or where. That's still up in the air, I have been given some thought to a vacation, but it'll have to be after Labor Day when it will be much cooler. Because there's other things I want to do this summer to adjust to retirement. And adjusting to retirement means adjusting to many changes. Um, let me tell you, Medicare is a pain in the butt. Being able to afford to buy groceries or travel or maintain a home, it takes strict budgeting. And I hope that the major things we've already covered and took care of. Been trying, you know. Maybe it'd just be little fixes and things along the way. I don't know. If it gets to be too much, I'm selling, I'm getting out of here. I know some cheap areas, and, you know, staying by your kids is one thing, but staying happy is more important in life than anything. And I don't like the winters up here. It's too much pain on my joints. Don't like that. Let's see. Oh, I finished up the painting in my living room. Let me see what you think of it. Now, them lamps, I had to assemble them. So, you know, that's Penny's room back there, her crate, I call her room. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but I changed out them lamps. Them shades were too old, you know. And of course, y'all seen my wall art, you know. And of course, Penny has her frog on her chair. So, and I moved the clock over to there. Let's see if I can rotate this around. No, the curtains are not back up on the windows yet. That's back in place. I got out my cousin's Afghans she made me years ago. Put them on my couch. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm not too good with this, y'all know that. And you see Penny, because if you can see Penny, you can see the couch. And then, of course, you know, my chair. See my chair? And then we come around. I got Afghan on the back of the rocker now that my sister got me. Of course, you've seen this before. But I just love my place for my angels. I don't think you can see them too good. And then on the wall, now I did get a new thing. It says William and Deborah. And a new painting. Really touches my heart. Of course, I'll never get rid of that. My son painted that. And the other lamp. Now, and of course, that's everything I still have to put away when I go to hang up the curtains. But it's a lot cooler in here now. So, what do you think of my living room? When the humidity goes down, I can start painting the other rooms, get them touched up. The walls really are done, but I want to get the ceilings done. As you notice, I went with a brown that is more desert-like, okay? It's keep it warmer here in the winters. So, do me a favor, everyone. I know everyone's busy, but go over to the Magic Marshmallows and wish Nikki a happy birthday today. I wish her many happy birthdays, and she does have a YouTube channel that I like to watch. And also, this week, check on your friends, family, and neighbors in this heat wave. Have a great day. Penny and I love y'all. William says hello. And just go with life.